What's happening, all you hip, cool cats? My name is Kit, and welcome to Chicago Reacts. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that ring bell notification. That way you do know when we upload new content onto our YouTube channel. And today, we got ourselves a fun YouTube video to react to. It's from a great humanitarian, a peacemaker, someone who cares about following the rules and ensuring humanity survives. We got a video from SsethTzeentach titled Warthunder Review. Now, again, if you were following us on Twitch, we did have a gaming channel for some time. It's on hiatus for a little bit. You know, maybe kind of, sort of. It might return. You know, I can't see too far into the future, but if you did join us on Twitch, and shout out to our Discord audience as well, you may remember that myself and some of the crew members did play Warthunder. I was very fond of the World War II Corsair from the United States Marine Corps, the F4U-1A USMC that was flying in the Pacific Theater. So there we go. I'm really curious to see SsethTzeentach's review of this outstanding game. I had a lot of fun playing it. So since I'm in control of the keyboard and all the bells and whistles here, I am the DJ. So let's go ahead and pull up the video, and let's hit that play button once again.
Hey people, Seth here. If I sound a little different, it's because you're having a psychotic episode.
Cool. And I also like how this video is starting off. M-A-R-I-N-E-S. That's the way you spell success. We got ourselves a Harrier jet with some Marines right there on it. For those who don't know, I served 4 years in the Marine Corps, so really happy to see this.
I sound exactly the same. It's the parasites eating at your brain which say otherwise.
Gaslighting? Gaslighting isn't real. You're just crazy. Now, take your medication. Question: what did you want to be when you grew up? If you answered, I wanted to be trapped in a steel, sweaty container with 3 other men, then, oh boy, I got just the game for you. World of Warthunder.
World of Tanks. He was going to say World of Tanks there.
Is an experience that I have subjected myself to for the better part of a decade. And, much like an abusive stepfather, let's just say, a little bit of Warthunder will always be with me, whether I like it or not. And now, like court-ordered alimony after years of parental neglect, they're giving me money. In exchange, I
Hey, gotta use that cash money somehow.
use foundation to cover the bruises and cigarette burns on my skin. And I tell everyone I know that, yeah, the dents on my head, yeah, I was born with those. Warthunder is an online military vehicle combat game, which is completely free on PC, Xbox Series X, and PlayStation 5. No purchase necessary, just download and play. And it's fully cross-platform, which means if you're playing the correct platform, you get to dunk on console babies all day. Register today using my link and you get a bunch of free stuff. This is important because you're gonna spend—
I'm right now smiling ear to ear because this was such a fun game. I remember playing it so much on Twitch, and also when I had some downtime at the studio.
Spend it on a premium Japanese plane.
One of the OGs himself. Filthy Frank.
So you can dominate rank 1. I'm speaking from personal experience because that's exactly what I did. Okay, I'll tell you the real reason I'm doing this. They had to give me a press account, which means I get every vehicle for free temporarily, which is why I have to keep lying to their face regarding the status of this video. I don't care about the cash. This shit's worth more than anything they could ever pay me. What you have to understand about this sponsorship is that this is a hostage situation, because if you do not accept what I submit, I'm going to submit it anyway, and I'll make it worse. That was a joke. Look, I'll do anything. I'll say anything. Just please, let me keep the press account. Corporate blackmail aside, I actually really like this game. To understand exactly how long I've played this garbage, I was here when it was just air combat, and even that was pretty sick.
Hey, so audience, type in the comment section below. Were you there at the very beginning? I mean, I only recently joined Warthunder, so what was the community like? Were there any problems? Were there any issues? Type in the comment section below.
Later on, they expanded to tanks. More recently, they do naval combat as well. Basically, you get the choice between two ships. One is a several thousand-ton Japanese destroyer. The other is a yacht. Sometimes, someone will pick
Saw the filthy Frank.
the yacht. I shoot them, and they die. To this day, I have no idea why this is an option. Naturally, having so many
and
different
honor
game modes calls for a seamless and intuitive control scheme. And if you're looking for that, you can fuck right off and play a different game. Firing an all-aspect infrared missile is 3 different keybinds. Fair enough. The key to dodge the aforementioned missile with countermeasures, unbound by default. Also, fair enough. But having a dedicated button on my keyboard by default to eject my spent missile casings so my plane can truly reach its full speed of 1 kilometer faster than before, that's where I draw the line. This isn't critique, it is
I love that Harrier jet.
praise. It subverts expectation and keeps you on your toes. I'm still waiting for the patch that rebinds mouse click to authorize direct debit transfer to Gaijin Entertainment. I think when that finally happens, gaming will truly peak as a medium. The general idea is pretty simple. Every vehicle in this game is an accurate, one-to-one historical reconstruction of a real thing, unless it comes from the Soviets, in which case you read whatever number they give you, divide that by 10, and arrive somewhere close to the truth. And
in Soviet Russia, tank is already made.
And people take this shit very seriously. Some time ago, we had a fiasco with Gaijin releasing a modern tank, and some guy on the forum said, actually, that's not accurate. Everybody said, prove it, and he did, by leaking confidential military documents.
Yo. Oh my god. Okay, audience, if you're part of the Warthunder community, type it in the comment section below so that, you know, is this something that really happened? Well, I mean, I guess it's up there, so there you go. I mean, you could research it yourself on the Library of Alexandria. So there you go. So, wow. That's, somebody's going to jail. Or somebody's getting court-martialed and being kicked out of service. Or both. Yeah. Wow. Not good. Not good at all.
Somewhere out there, someone is getting court-martialed because of Warthunder, and all this just so you can have an accurate damage model. I love this community. There's no health bars. This game operates on simulation. There is no such thing as the vehicle. The vehicle is a sum of its parts and the crew. You blow out the engine, it can't move. You pop the fuel, it starts burning. You snap off the elevator, and it won't stay in the air for long. You shoot the ammunition rack, it explodes, cooking everyone inside. You hit the armor at an
Everyone likes a good old-fashioned barbecue.
angle, it ricochets right off. You get the idea. Either you blow it up or you kill the crew, whichever comes first. If you die in a tank, you get a dramatic kill cam reconstruction of whatever killed you. This might seem like eye candy or an opportunity to learn, but in reality, it's an excuse to complain in all chat that the shot was bullshit and that Gaijin is a trash developer with a clear Russian bias. Repeat this often, and I assure you, the community will quickly accept you as one of their own. To play, you have to pick between Alliance.
Oh, the glory days of Blizzard. Before the dark times. Well, there were dark times, but I remember Warcraft 3. What a shame.
Or Horde. Choose your subclass, in this case, Italian, and queue up.
Hey, I'm Italian. Take it easy.
For a game. Italians are effective against the Swedish, but get defeated by the Chinese, who win in every exchange, only losing to their natural predator. Escalators. That was a complete lie. Let's continue. Much like on Earth, there's a bunch of races, and you get to follow their historical military vehicle development across time. You start with the earliest tin cans and biplanes from World War II, and work your way up to modern times by researching and unlocking new vehicles from their respective tech tree. In combat, you get matched with similar vehicles according to their battle rating. Pro tip, if you queue into a game with an 11.0 jet fighter and a bunch of 1.0 pea shooters, you will be matched with other supersonic jet fighters. And if you actually dare to spawn in as one of your shitty little Wright brother origami paper planes, you will have a very short but very memorable experience. Luckily, air combat doesn't require a
Hey, audience, so type in the comment section below if use one of those origami paper planes and actually were successful, or have seen a video of somebody taking down like a jet fighter, maybe one of those higher tier battle level airplanes, type it in the comment section below. Has it been done? Well, knowing that this is the internet and there's a lot of expert gamers out there, the answer is probably yes, but share your story in the comment section below.
Flight stick. I can pilot just fine with a mouse, and I've never used anything else. There's 3 different modes: arcade, realistic, and simulation. What's the difference? Arcade is realistic, but you can lead your shots with a crosshair. It's exactly the same with tank combat, except your crosshair changes color depending on your predicted penetration. Now, to paint a picture of what realistic is like, once I flew for 5 minutes straight, fired my cannon at the enemy, and it jammed. Now the only way to unjam it is to manually land your plane on a friendly airstrip. So I flew back to the airfield. The match was over before I even deployed my landing gear. And simulation is just me crashing the same plane repeatedly. Sometimes I actually manage to take off before crashing back down again. You probably guessed it by now, but realistic and simulation is for certain kinds of people. People who believe that flying is real, which, by the way, there's no such thing. You're telling me that if you drive this car fast enough, it's gonna go up in the air and soar like a bird. Okay, sure thing, buddy. They literally put a scrolling wallpaper and rock the cabin and have you pretend you just moved across the world. Here's an idea. Next time you're in the middle of your flight, try to stand up and leave. Tell the flight attendant that you're pretty happy where you are and you would just like to get off. So if you don't mind, please stop the plane and let me get out. You'll notice them start to visibly shake, sweat, and foam at the mouth at the suggestion, giving you all manner of excuses as to why that's not possible. So no, it doesn't really matter if you play arcade or...
Words to the wise, don't actually do that. Please don't do that.
realistic, as the very concept of flight itself is unrealistic.
I know we're this close to building a hover. I know we got these hoverboards, but I hope I won't be too old or too senile to one day enjoy a hover bike. I would like one of those, or to see one of those in existence. That'd be ever so nice. But that looks like a lot of fun. I'd like to try that out.
But if you're looking for a completely authentic experience, it's out there. It's slower, meticulous, and a lot more calculated, but there's nothing quite like it. When you finally get in the air and you're like, oh yeah, so how do I see things? You click every key, none of them work, and then you realize, oh, I have to manually move my neck, just like the real thing. If you're watching this and currently slouching, I hope you feel self-conscious right now and correct your posture before it's too late. Before they find your fossilized cadaver and conclude this was no human, this was a troglodyte. On the other hand, if you actually want to have fun, play arcade. I do. So does 90% of the people who play this game. Warthunder is much like chess. Everybody says they play it. Everybody knows how to play it. But nobody actually does it in public, because if you do, people will find out that actually you have no idea what you're doing. Sometimes I do great. Sometimes I don't. But I clip those parts out because it's my video. So what do you do in this game? What do I do in this game? Well, I queue up and then I ignore every objective and tunnel vision my way to getting as many sick frags as possible. Sometimes I like to fool the enemy by playing like shit they expect me to try. But instead, I die to my own poor decision making. Nothing matters except hitting first place on the scoreboard. Did we lose? Not my problem. I have 10 kills. I made a discovery while recording this footage. Playing this game on public Wi-Fi is wild. I can reliably make my ping go to 999, which makes for the most entertaining kind of footage. Also, I assure you, you will never have a dogfight as intense as this. When your latency is so high, it's measured in minutes. Space and time have warped. They have lost all meaning.
Oh, so this looks like the realm of SsethTzeentach, Magnus the Red, and all the other denizens who serve in the Thousand Sons Legion.
Every plane you target will zip to another position. Everyone is a stand user, including yourself. Shoot a plane, you miss. Shoot the open air, you get a kill. I check the scoreboard, and it's for a player who hasn't even spawned. Full disclosure, prior to this video, I never spent a cent on this game. I just stay in the low tiers. Everybody else can have their rat race. All I need is my shitty battle rank 1 Swedish reserve plane, because for some reason, it comes with 4 goddamn turrets, and I shred. Do I want to go up in rank? Do I want to grind up all the modifications? Hell no. Battle rank 1, baby. I live here. I'm here to tell you, don't go for the carrot on a stick. Don't feel like there's an obligation to do or to grind or
He lost his wheels.
to buy anything. I assure you, if you let it, this game will absolutely consume you. Don't let that happen, because if you do, you're gonna burn out and you're not gonna have any fun. Listen, I got infinite resources right now. I've been to high BR for both ground and air battles, and I gotta say, holy shit, it's incredibly fun, but it's a completely different game. I had to bind like 5 new keys just to do this. Yeah, I love high-end plane combat, but eventually my nervous system can't keep up.
Hey, audience, especially those who played Warthunder, which one do you prefer? I'm very curious to see how the chat responds to this one. Do you prefer playing with modern, weapons or vehicles of war, such as the jets, or do you prefer playing in the realm of like with planes that were from World War I, World War II, etc.? Type it in the comment section below. Let's get this conversation going.
Flying at speeds exceeding Mach 1 for prolonged periods of time makes you go insane, and I find myself returning to low rank just to decompress. Anyway, the point is, there's nothing you can buy to make you good at the game. If you get something better, so does everybody else. Except now you're dealing with more competent veteran players that understand the game inside and out, and that's really the defining characteristic between players. Knowledge. My plane's not particularly fast or strong, but it's built for turning. I understand the concept of trading potential energy for kinetic energy, and in an extended dogfight, I'll just wear down the enemy. Also, no, T-34s are not incredibly powerful. It's just that you're very likely to hit them at a slight tilt from the front, unknowingly shooting shells at effectively twice the normal length of plating, complaining that it doesn't penetrate, getting frustrated at the game, and going to the forums to ask Gaijin exactly how long they plan to spend before they make a good game. Pro tip, you can't outsmart physics, but you can learn the design of each tank, and that makes all the difference. I'm not shooting blindly. I'm aiming for
The Codex Astartes approves of this method.
the tank underskirt, the viewing port, and the stockings. Don't laugh, these are technical terms. I memorize the location of ammunition racks for every tank in my battle rating so I can blow them directly. Obviously, that's complete bullshit, and I just get lucky. But I like to think otherwise. This game is easy to pick up, but it takes years to properly develop Stockholm Syndrome. Warthunder is a great meditative game because nothing really goes too fast, so you have time to think. Also, if you're playing this on company time, it is a perfect game for siphoning company time, because by the time you drive up to the front line, it can easily take a minute. In that time, you can answer an email.
That's right. If you could waste company time, do so. All right? Do that. If you could crap on company time, do it. You don't owe the company a goddamn thing. Waste its time. Don't have it waste your time.
Open up some ransomware, drink a little coffee as it infects your data center, and just get back to goofing off, all for an hourly wage. If you frequently have to leave your desk for more than 5 minutes, play a bomber and just keep climbing while AFK. You will single-handedly win the match, and you don't even have to be there. One feature that unfortunately has been scrapped is the ability to commit friendly fire. Back in the day, it was really funny because people would spawn in and scream PL in team chat, and once I remember a guy replied with, "Oh, I'm not Polish, I'm from the UK," to which they all responded by driving up to his engine block, shooting it, and driving away. I love this community. It's as they say, a truly tolerant society should not tolerate the British. Honestly, I'm really glad we're past those times, because personally, at the start of a match, I enjoy having tire tracks. In air combat, this can still happen, but more often than not, it's completely unintentional. And I'm really sorry. You might ask yourself, Seth, in an open sky that's relatively empty of planes, how do you manage to collide with one from your own team? To that, I answer, play Warthunder for...
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do friendly fire or crash on purpose. I'm not that heartless. I'm not that heartless.
For free today. I am no longer asking. I have your family at gunpoint, and if you don't like your family, I don't, but I could, and all you have to do is download the game and start playing immediately. Sign up using my link today and you get a premium vehicle and a bunch of other things, and it's completely free. So what do you have to lose? Except the sands of limited time you have on this earth, quickly passing through your fingers, which could be better spent doing something more meaningful if you actually respected yourself enough to do that. Hey, let me tell you how I got here. I still remember
This horse ate 2,000 Oh, okay. I called the veracity out on this. Did that really happen? If so, rest in peace, poor little horsey. Maybe it's just taking a nap. You know what? I'm gonna take a shot here. It's just a little baby horse that's taking a nap. There you go.
Exact moment I broke. It was when I saw a particular GIF of She-Hulk attorney.
Oh yeah, that show. I forget. Disney Plus exists, right? So yes, I've seen this GIF of She-Hulk twerking. You know, normally if my colleague Kira was here, we'd say that's a nice chick snack, but it's CGI. So, yeah, no. Saw the first episode, one and done. And no, I don't have Disney Plus. Friend showed it to me. You know, the first episode, and I was like, okay, nice try. I'm not interested, and I just left it there. I don't care how the show ends. In fact, audience, spoilers. Hey, how does the season end? Because I heard that the season already wrapped up. So, does She-Hulk win? I don't know. I guess she's twerking, so maybe she won a big fight. Educate your friend, Kit Kat here. Okay, tell me what exactly happened.
Attorney at law, twerking. That's when I broke. That's when I said, fuck it, I'm done. Nothing matters. I'm selling out. And I took out every contract at the same time. Now, in retrospect, I was probably just a little bit impulsive. Withdrawal can do that.
Life is short. Enjoy it.
To you. I know I said it for the balloons video, but right now I'm finally, truly, fully unmedicated. Ritalin is a vampire, and it's gonna suck your will to live. It's gonna try and remind you every day you're nothing without it. And believe me, not a single day has passed where I did not consider going back. But after so long, I finally realized I'm not sick. I was never sick. I just live in a sick society where someone's individual worth is measured only by the raw productive output they can spit out before being chewed up by the gears, irrespective of their own unique neurochemistry and spirit. Fuck being valuable. It's not for me. It's never been for me. It's for sustaining some misery machine. I'm sorry I never read the fine print of my birth, but I never signed up for this. Look, I don't care about the sponsorship anymore. My current highest
Hey folks, look. Life is short. Enjoy it as much as you can. No one is guaranteed a full life, and we don't know when our time is up here on planet Earth, so make most of your time here. Enjoy it. Enjoy every second of it. Whether it's playing video games or doing something constructive. Don't let any system or job constrain you. You only have one life. Make it count and live your best life. That's what matters. That's what's always going to matter. So, yeah. Because let's face it, this world is going to go upside down and blow up, and humanity will be shaked off like a bad case of fleas. Live life to the fullest. Go ahead, travel around the world while there still is a world. Enjoy it. Okay? There you go.
priority inside my scattered hunter-gatherer brain is to somehow stitch everything together into a coherent ending. In truth, I really do like this game, but you know what I like even more? Getting paid to do so.
Cash
In all
money.
seriousness, if you have some situational awareness and actually help your team, you're gonna have a great time. Repairing, covering, supporting, and towing your teammates away to safety makes a huge difference because they're cannon fodder, and if the enemy shoots them, that means they're not gonna shoot you. Just like a doctor only treats the sick so he he can beat the ever-living shit out of him himself, we help our team so they can help us rise to the top of a scoreboard. Also, there's custom skins. Your life is now slightly richer from this knowledge. In exchange, can somebody please tell me if there's some way to turn off Discord notifications? Because right now, I am having difficulties recording this footage. It says in this briefing I'm supposed to talk about what I enjoy most about this game. What I enjoy most is hearing this.
You gotta love the Warthog. Plane go brrrr. And since I'm in charge, we're gonna listen to that one more time. We are. Wait, one more time.
It's beautiful.
Okay, last time, I promise.
It's beautiful. Each time I hear it, I know that something and someone out there in the open sky has been turned into human paste. I love it. Anyway, the video is ending, so please join me in prayer. Lord in heaven, please
do not waste what the Emperor provides.
Grant everyone online a present father figure in their lives so they can stop writing they cringe-ass comments and making they cringe-ass react videos.
I think that was a dig at us. Maybe. We're not the only reactors out there in the world, but I like to think Chicago Reacts is the best one there is. All right, anyways. Hey, who's this guy?
Unless you're as Mongold, you get a free pass because I actually met him at the same holiday resort. Good time.
Oh, that guy. Nothing awkward about this. Nothing awkward about that. A picture with 1,000 words. We're going to move on.
As always, more content to come, so stay tuned. Sorry for how slow it's been. It gets worse before it gets better. I know everybody adores those motivating tales of breaking addiction, and saying that I quit, relapsed, and quit again doesn't really sound that great, but it's reality. And reality is, most people don't break their addictions. It's nice to hope for the best, but not everyone gets a happy ending. And I'm not talking about myself. I'll be fine. Everybody hooked on Xanax? Yeah, Lamau. Lol even. My sincerest condolences, you're screwed. A warm thanks to the many members of the Merchants Guild generously funding and bankrolling these videos across my multiple manic, bipolar, bad bitch breakdowns. You're all truly wonderful. Have a good one.
Oh, these are kick-ass shots. Okay, awesome. Gotta love the Warthog. Warthog, hold on. We're gonna play it again with this sucker one more time. Awesome. That is awesome. Hey, chat, share your tales of glory of Warthunder. Yo! Wow. Wow. Awesome video. Really cool from beginning to end. But also something serious too. You know, there was talk about addiction in there. Look, if you're struggling with it, obviously seek help. I mean, and look, the only way people can get through problems is obviously surrounded by a good support base. So please, let's all look after each other as much as we can. I hope all of you enjoyed this video. I certainly did. There was some parts I was just really speechless with because, again, I thought this was a really well put together video, especially the last video portion of it where you were seeing the different planes that SsethTzeentach was flying, and he got the screenshots. And in my opinion, hey, you know, he has a link in the video description box below to get Warthunder. Try it out. Go ahead if you haven't played it. If you have, hey, play it again. I know I had a lot of fun playing that game. It's worth your time. Let's face it, planet Earth is going to one day just disappear, as will any kind of reminders of humanity. So let's always try and remember to try and leave our mark in this world. Hopefully it'll be a positive one. You know, we're all helping each other out. But nonetheless, what are your thoughts on Warthunder? Have you played it? What are your thoughts on the, I guess, the various airplanes and tanks and ships? Which ones are your favorites? Do you have a personal favorite? Yeah, type in the comment section below. You know what? Hold on a second. You know, we're just going to play just the last minute of that video because that was just so awesome. Just because I'm in charge. Because I'm in charge. This is just so awesome. Awesome. Great video, again, from beginning to end. I hope all of you enjoyed this video too. Be sure to subscribe to SsethTzeentach's YouTube channel as well. So there you go. Please be sure to share, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that ring bell notification. We got a whole bunch of other new videos that we'll be uploading very soon, so be sure to check them out. My name is Kit. This has been Chicago Reacts. Stay hip and cool, all you cool cats, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.